Hey guys, so I am starting out this Q&A in my bedroom because I want it to be more of a personal Q&A where I take you around my day versus just sitting on a couch and answering questions. I thought it would be more interesting. So I just got up. I'm not gonna lie, I did already brush my hair and wash my face, but we're gonna pretend like I just got up. And I put on a bra, so you know, we're halfway there. And yeah, I'm gonna answer some questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, well, you missed out on the question asking, so go do that. It's at Laura Reid with 2 Ds. Oh, I like this one. Okay, Rachel.Biggs asks, what has been the differences with traveling as an independent woman versus in a relationship? So I like this question because obviously I've done both. I think the biggest difference with traveling as like an independent person or independent woman, like not with a boyfriend or whatever, has been the feeling of independence. And I don't know, it's kind of been empowering to know that you can do everything on your own and you can create cool stuff. And I find a lot of the video creators now that are popular, it's either males or males who are filming their girlfriends. There's no females that are the ones doing it. And obviously my friend Megan and I travel quite a bit together, and we're the ones producing our own content, coming up with the ideas for our own videos, and then obviously we'll help each other out getting our shots and stuff, but it's all female produced, which I think is really cool. And oftentimes people ask me, they're like, oh, do you have someone editing for you? And I do all my own editing. I've been doing it for a long time too, so I have a lot of practice with it. But for that reason, I definitely feel like I like the independent women filming, that kind of thing, better, just because I'm all about female empowerment. There are also benefits traveling in a relationship. The safety factor for me is a big thing. I've never worried about going to certain places and feeling endangered, whereas as a woman, you do kind of consider those things a little bit more. Anyways, I'm gonna go make some breakfast. Got some free run Simply egg whites. Okay, next question that I got a whole bunch of times. Are you dating? The answer to that is yes, I do have a boyfriend. We'll just deal with that later. I got my eggs, got my coffee. This is actually what I have for breakfast most mornings, is egg whites. Sometimes I'll put a bit of toast in there, avocado. Mel_Rosie asks, what are your favorite YouTube channels? So I actually don't watch too many creators. I'm subscribed to a lot of people. Some of the channels I do really enjoy watching and kind of watch on a regular basis include Aspen and Parker. I really like their vlog channel. I also find Cody Co really funny. If I ever need a good laugh, I'll go and watch his videos. He has this really funny series of these cringe-worthy videos that him and his friend review, and it's quite funny. There's definitely more. I just need to go and look. Oh, okay, one channel I've had a lot of fun watching recently is Yes Theory. I find their videos really innovative and they always just come up with the best ideas. I got a few questions asking what I do to work out. So I've recently, off of Amazon, got these ankle weights, and I've been doing some workouts from home because I find when I don't feel like going to the gym or just don't have time and want to do a quick workout at home, I'll stick these bad boys on. And I also bought these Fitband things. Is my home workout when I don't have time to make it to the gym. But I'm gonna start my makeup right now. I just got a big package from Dermablend. I have to sneeze, hold on a second. Oh gosh. Another thing, if you're wondering why I look more tanned, it's because I just put on fake tanner, and it gets like, it's just looking a little orange at the moment, but it will settle. I've actually started applying my foundation using my Clarisonic because when I went to this event in Vancouver, they gave us this little head thing, basically, that's meant for putting on your cover up. And at first I was a little skeptical. I'm like, okay, is this gonna work? But I tried it and it actually applies foundation so well. How do you plan your cinematic shots? So I find I'm kind of more on the go, inspired in the moment type of person. And so I don't necessarily plan my shots maybe as much as I should, but if I see something nice usually I'll try and get a few different versions of that shot. So I'll do like a close-up, a far away, and then I'll also do like a panning shot. So if I want to connect it to another clip, I can do that. The next question is from Hey It's Angel, and it's how do you get money to travel? So for me, I was kind of knew after university that I wanted to travel, and so once I was done, I actually, throughout university, I always worked at a restaurant. I had a serving job, and what's good about that is it allows you to make a lot of money in a short period of time. And so basically in university, I worked like every Friday, Saturday, Sunday to save up money. And then when I was done university, I ended up working at that restaurant full time for about, I say like 3 months, serving basically every day, saving up as much money as I could. So basically, if you really want to travel, just get more than one job, get a serving job, try and maybe ask for extra hours at work, that sort of thing, and then be smart with your money. Don't go to Starbucks every day, don't spend money on clothes if you don't need to, and just try and take your spending down to the minimum and what you actually need. Don't go out to eat as much, and just really focus on the end goal. And that way you will get closer to your goal of traveling. Last time I did this, I accidentally sprayed hairspray on my face. All right, I'm gonna head out right now. I have to go get my lovely car fixed because someone tried to break into my back window. So that's great. The glass is gone, and I'm getting it repaired today. I'm currently just at a coffee shop right now, editing as my car window is getting repaired over there. Okay, $300 later. Honestly, so annoying because it was the tiny back window, but my deductible is $300, so I had to pay that. Okay, this is a really good question. How do you meet true friends through social media? And this is a really good question because I find that you meet some really great people through social media, and then you meet some really, oh, please don't hit me with your car. I really just came from the repair shop. You meet some really shitty people as well, unfortunately. But I mean, that's kind of the nature of any workplace. You're gonna meet good people, and then you're gonna meet people who maybe aren't your favorite, or you don't, your personalities don't mix. But I have met all my best friends basically through social media. You'll go to events and that sort of thing, maybe around your city, and you'll find someone who you kind of get along with, and then every time you're at those events, you keep talking to them, you get along with them more and more, you start to hang out outside of seeing them, maybe just around events and that kind of stuff. Another way to meet people through social media is commenting on their photos and then kind of build up a relationship that way. When I was first starting YouTube, I used to actually do this all the time where I'd find myself commenting on the same people's videos, and then they'd comment back on mine. And then when we'd go to those conventions like Generation Beauty and BeautyCon back in the day, you'd finally meet them in person, and then you'd become friends that way. It's kind of funny though how the internet plays such a big role in friendships these days, whereas back in the day it was like, don't talk to strangers on the internet, or now it's like, okay, talk to strangers on the internet and become their best friends. So, you know. Just doing a bit of Black Friday shopping. I've arrived at Urban Outfitters, and I'm going to try on some jeans because they have some good sales right now, and answer the next question. I'm trying, do I like these jeans? Alexia A. Shatara asks, any news on that clothing line you want to release? Haven't heard any updates in a while. So I'm still in the works. I'm currently perfecting the samples. Basically what had happened is I went to Bali and I got 2 different manufacturers to make me samples, but they weren't really perfect to what I had wanted. And so I'm kind of taking a step back right now and working with a pattern maker in Vancouver who's gonna make up the pattern for me. And then from the pattern, you get the samples made. So technically it is kind of a step back, but because I do want it to be perfect and exactly how I envision it, I just wanted to take my time with it. And one of my patterns will be done this week, which is really exciting. Everything right now in the Urban Outfitters is buy one, get one 50% off. So I might buy one and get one 50% off. It is a beautiful day out in Vancouver today. It's not even that cold at all, which is awesome, but I've just arrived outside of the blood clinic because I'm gonna go donate blood. I had someone from the Canadian Blood Services call me because they were in need, and I've done it before. It's a nice thing to do, and there's a lot of people who need it. Donate blood, it's in you to give. Just donate the blood. And now we get to sit and eat some snacks. Danalia.Alexandra asked, are you happy? And definitely yes. I feel like I've gotten to a point in my life where everything's going well, and I'm really happy with all the stuff going on in my personal life and what I'm creating and that sort of thing. So yes. The sky is this insane color right now. I don't know what's going on. A huge storm just came through, but the sky is literally like this like yellowy. I don't even know what's going on, but it's so nice. If you're not a video creator, what kind of full-time job do you think you'll have? I would probably be working still at my marketing job. That's actually what I was doing before I quit that to do YouTube full-time. Marketing for me is something I've always, like social media marketing, more digital marketing. I find really interesting and fascinating. I always actually wanted to work in advertisements and coming up with ad campaigns for like the ads you see on TV. I didn't even really know how you get into that. Obviously now I know it's through a marketing company, but when I was like a teenager, I always thought that would be a cool idea. But I'm gonna go back to my house right now. I gotta change, do a little bit of work, and then I'm meeting up with my friend Kat later to hang out with her. We're gonna go for dinner. We're gonna go for dinner, I think, and maybe go bowling. I'm not too sure. I just arrived back at my house and I got a phone call saying that there's a delivery downstairs for me. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice night. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just got this flower set from, oh my gosh. That's so nice. Okay, so it's from this company called Landau, but oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. Whoa, no, whoa. So Kat and I have arrived at bowling. I love bowling personally. I always have since I was little. So fun. Problem, there's no bowling lanes until 11:15, which means we have turned to beer drinking and we're gonna play darts or maybe some pool. There we go. But anyways, I wanted to answer another question here. So someone asked, or no, Nikki.r.p asked, cost friendly DSLR for photos and videos and slow-mo. So I have a Canon 70D that I actually got before I got my 1DX. It's really good for photos and videos, and if you want to film slow-mo, all you have to do is turn it to 60 frames per second. You can, my camera just died. You can actually do that for iPhones and that sort of thing as well. It turns out we ended up getting a bowling lane. The final scores are in. I did win 120 to 56. Honestly, not mad. Very
Laura cheated. She cheated.
That's really rude because
Like people that
I genuinely won a fair where I got many strikes.
You cheated.
I really don't
She
like
got
to
strikes?
say that
When
because
we
that
were
wasn't
looking.
you can't cheat in bowling. Okay, let's answer the last question. Have you ever doubted yourself, in brackets, appearance, and what's your source of motivation? So I think in the industry, obviously I'm in, you often spend a lot, well, like, you don't mean to, but you definitely end up comparing yourselves to people, because the thing is, like, there's so many other people on social media who might, I don't know, be more successful than you, or look better than you, or like have something that you envy, and so it's really easy to compare yourselves to those people. And I've definitely faced that where I've felt insecure, or like maybe like not pretty enough. But then I think the longer that you're on like YouTube or Instagram or whatever, especially YouTube because you're like filming yourself, it kind of like the reverse thing happens where you become more comfortable in your own skin and just kind of accept, okay, this is me. Cue that song. The last part of that question was, what's your source of motivation? For me, I feel like my source of motivation, obviously YouTube's like a very self-motivated thing, so if you're not motivated, you're not ever going to succeed. And for me, it's not necessarily about succeeding on the platform or in whatever I do. That's like the main motivating factor. It's of having something that I'm proud of and I've worked hard at, I think is the biggest motivator for me. To be able to work towards a goal, or say reaching a certain number that you want to reach, and achieving that, and then like seeing how your hard work has actually paid off. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching this, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, your week, your month, your year. It's almost 2019, which is crazy. I feel like this year went by literally so quickly. Make sure to subscribe if you guys have stumbled across this video and for some reason are still watching until the end of this rant, which if you are, like, listen, can we just high five, because I am rambling. But I do appreciate every single one of you who do watch till the end and enjoy watching my videos. And I love you guys, and I will see you in my next vlog, which will be a Thailand vlog. Okay, bye-bye. Oh my gosh, I almost tripped.